our industry is challenged with follow-up. So I guess I have two questions for you. One is, why is that? Why do agents struggle so much with that? And then secondly, what should they be doing, or what are some of the best practices for follow-up?
Yeah, we certainly are struggling with follow-up, not just with our online leads, but certainly with our follow-up to our existing database and our clientele and our family and friends and past clients. My favorite question, or one of my favorite questions when I'm coaching an agent, is I'll ask them, I'll say, Chris, it's currently, look at that, it's August 2nd. And a year ago today, you helped me purchase a property here in Portland, Oregon, and you were a phenomenal buyer's agent. How many times have I heard from you since today, the day you handed me keys 1 year ago? And I love asking that question, because you'll see them pause and think, and they'll consider if they'd automated, or whether or not they made their calls, or a drip campaign, or Popeyes, or client appreciation events. So when we talk about follow-up, I think it's both with our leads and certainly with our database. I think the reason we struggle with it is because we're busy as heck as an industry. Right? Like, I don't want to lose a lead. There's not an agent out there that intends to lose a lead. But at the end of the day, if we're running around showing properties, we're putting listings on the market, where most parts of the country are still very much in a market where if we put a great listing on, we're going to see 4 to 35 offers within 72 hours. That takes a little bit of work to get through. And so we get so busy in the activities of being a real estate professional that so often we'll forget that key activity, which is just time blocking a half hour a day, an hour a day, and consistently following up and tracking those old leads. What's great about systems like Ojo is the leads are already all in the system for us. We just simply have to log in or go on our app and actually just make that follow up. I think another reason that we fail as an industry, Chris, is that we give up too soon.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this last year of everything we've gone through. You and I even just connecting this morning, and my family's flying to Montana. There's air quality issues, and there's just so many things happening because of the fires. There's so many things happening right now, and so frequently as real estate professionals, we'll follow up with a lead, and guess what? They're not in a great mood when we call them, or maybe they don't answer our call, or maybe they asked us to call them next Wednesday and we do, and they don't answer. We call Friday, they don't answer. And my thought process is that there's never been a time that I can recall in my 23 years in this industry that the average human being has more going on personally and professionally than they've ever had before, and mentally as well. And there's a lot of reports on that right now, just the mental stress in throughout the country. And so it's just not taking it personally. It's like, well, maybe Chris was just really busy today. Maybe something happened with his daughter in college, and he's working with her. And it's just, if we consistently stay in touch with them, the most common response I'll get, sometimes a month later, sometimes 6 months later, is, hey, Craig, I'm so glad you stayed in touch. I'm sorry. I had a lot going on. I appreciate you kept following up with me. Now I'm ready to buy and sell a home. So I think we're busy. I think we give up too soon. And I think we're not organized for our most important activities, which is lead follow-up and entering that information into our database.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Giving up too soon, and then just really having a part of your schedule and time blocking to make sure that activity of follow-up happens no matter what.